Hey guys, what's up? It's munclesonkey, and welcome to my loot from, well, basically a Armadyl Battlestaff at Glaciers. I was about to say 1,000 Glaciers, but I don't think it was quite 1,000 Glaciers. So in this video, you're pretty much just going to be seeing what I decided to do clip-wise was just record the end of each trip and really record exactly how much money I got each trip. So what I wanted to do, for the most part, is keep very, very close track, and I have the exact numbers of every single drop that I got from Glaciers, and I have them all in a tab at the end of the video, which I will sell at the end of the video as well, and you'll be able to see how much money I made, and also, like, any drops that I got. Speaking of drops, here's one. So, I did get a pair of Ragefire boots right away. I think it was only about 150-ish, maybe 200 kills in. Didn't take very long to get that first pair of Ragefire, so I was pretty happy to get that. Even though they're the cheapest boot, it's still nice to get a drop right away and get that out of the way. But again, you're just going to see, for the most part, me price checking everything. It was kind of frustrating to do this with a yak because I had to bring magic note papers. I quickly learned that it wasn't going to work without magic note papers because my inventory was just filling up because I was getting so many rune battle axes. It was absolutely ridiculous how many rune battle axes and like rune longswords I was getting. It would just fill my inventory up. So I was kind of used to doing Glaciers on my main where I do 2-hour-long trips using yaks and all, and on this account, at the start, I was only doing 1 War Tortoise and on a bank after that, but that was a bit slow, so I decided to do 2 War Tortoise trips instead, so about an hour and 20 minutes. So a bit slower trips than what I'm used to. And of course, if you guys saw my Road to Max Cape video yesterday, you will see that I got a ton of magic XP from Glaciers. I got nearly all the way to 99 magic. I believe I started at 93 when I started doing Glaciers. So yeah, each staff that you do at Glaciers, well, depending on how lucky you get with shards, is about between 4 to 5 mil magic XP. Like if you get pretty lucky on shards, only have to do like, I don't know, 850, 900 kills for a staff, then it's like 4 mil XP. And if you have to do, you know, like 1.2k or 1,200 kills to make a staff, then it's more like 5 mil magic XP. But I was more on the higher end of that, so I did get a ton of magic XP from this. I don't know the exact amount of magic XP there is between 93 and like halfway to 99, but I know that's a pretty big amount of magic XP, and it just kind of flew by. It did take me about, I believe, 12-13 hours to complete the staff. I wasn't going absolutely as fast as possible. One thing you have to remember is, at least at the start, my magic level was a bit lower. I was using extreme magics for the most part during the Glacier kills, but I didn't have overloads or anything, and I didn't have any auras. I wasn't basically using max DPS gear. Like, I was killing them pretty fast as probably I could on an account like this, but it wasn't absolutely max speed per hour. Also, I was using a chaotic staff instead of dual wield, so I wasn't like using the ancient magics method where you can kill the minions a little bit faster or anything like that, but I'm not too worried about it. Overall, I'd say the Glaciers experience is probably pretty good. Another really good thing about Glaciers is I did get a ton of charms, and you'll see exactly how many charms I got at the end of the video where I'm showing the tab as well, because I did keep track of all the charms. But Glaciers are very, very good charms. It's about a 33% drop rate for Crimsons and a 33% drop rate for Blues. I believe the Crimson drop rate might be more like around 500, or I mean, sorry, 35-36%. Because in my personal experience at least, I've gotten more Crimsons than I have Blues from Glaciers, but it's pretty even for the most part. So if you can average 100 Glacier kills per hour, you're going to average about 100 Crimsons and 100 Blues per hour, roughly. So it's very, very good because they drop 3 charms per every kill. So 33% drop rate for each charm means you're getting 3 charms every 3 kills, or basically a charm a kill. So you average a Crimson and a Blue charm for every kill about, which is really good summoning, especially because I have to work towards the yak on this account, and all those blue charms really help a ton. I might eventually use my charms with my aura, the Enlightenment aura, the double XP aura on summoning at some point. I do want to get 99 Herblore out of the way with the aura, and I've also been buying some planks for construction, and I'm trying to get 99 construction banked with the aura as well. However, if I can do those 2 things, I should get like both 99 construction and Herblore, as long as I have enough money to train those skills with the aura before the actual summer runs out. So I might be able to use the aura on summoning for like the end of the summer or something like that and give myself a yak. But anyway, we're wrapping up here. I believe that was the last trip there. You see I got the 10 shards in my inventory, and that was enough shards for the Armadyl Battlestaff. So as soon as I had 100 shards, I made the Battlestaff. So unfortunately, I only got 1 boot drop, and I believe it was around 1.1k kills. As you can see from the charms in my inventory, I did go over 1,000 kills. I don't know the exact amount of kills because I didn't pay attention to the exact amount of kills, but it was roughly between 1.1k and maybe close to 1.2k kills, just judging on the amount of charms that I have. So I only did get one pair of boots, and it also was Rage Fires, but I'm not too upset about it because I did get a lot of charms and I got a lot of XP as well. The money admittedly was not good, and that's just kind of how Glaciers are now with the price of boots. If you want to make good money at Glaciers, you really do have to get fairly lucky. If you have average luck or, you know, below average luck, like was the case for this particular staff, you're not going to make great money at Glaciers, and that's unfortunate. But the problem with Glaciers is there's such good XP that so many people do them, and that really makes the price of Armadyl battle staffs and boots drop a lot. So I'm just selling off the last of my tab here, and I do get, I believe, 27.5 mil. I'm going to show 24 mil in the price check, but you got to remember the water talismans haven't sold yet, at least in the video itself, so they were another 3.2 mil when they did eventually sell. So it was about 27.5 mil, and since it took 13 hours, it's a little bit over 2 mil an hour that I made, which again isn't amazing money, but it was very, very amazing XP and pretty good charms as well, so I'm not too worried about it. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully it was informative, and farewell.